Welcome to my channel, Old Valuable Coins. So, get it started. The 50 euro cent coin of the year 2000 from France is a standard circulation coin with a face value of 0.50 euro, and it is part of the larger series of euro-denominated coins introduced when the euro currency was launched. Although euro coins and banknotes came into circulation across the eurozone in 2002, some countries, including France, began minting coins dated 1999, 2000, and 2001 prior to 2002, so that there would be an adequate supply ready for the official introduction of the currency. These coins were produced with a year of minting long, before they could actually be spent in everyday transactions. The 50 euro cent piece is one of the middle denominations in the euro coin family, positioned above the smaller 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20 cent coins and below the larger 1 euro and 2 euros coins. All euro coins share a common design on one side, called the reverse, and individual member countries of the eurozone have their own national design on the other side, called the obverse. The French version of the 50-cent coin is easily identified by the inscription RF, which stands for République Française, French Republic, a symbol of France's identity within the European Union. On the obverse side, the coin features a stylized figure known as la semeuse or the sower. This is a long-standing artistic motif in French coinage history that represents France sowing seeds with her right hand, symbolizing agricultural tradition, growth, and forward-looking optimism. The design is a modern adaptation of an earlier artistic work by the French engraver Louis Oscar Rodi, and on this coin it was interpreted by Laurent Joriot, who placed his initials on the coin to indicate his role in adapting the design. Surrounding the central figure, 12 five-pointed stars line the edge. These stars represent the 12 original stars of the European Union flag and are a required element on all euro coins, showing the unity and shared values of the nations of the eurozone. The year 2000 appears to the left of la semeuse, and on the right, beneath the initials RF, are small marks showing the mint where the coin was struck, and sometimes the mark of the mint master who signed off on that year's production. Turning the coin over to the reverse side, you see the common design that all euro coins of this denomination shared until it was updated in later years. The reverse shows a map of Europe as it existed at the time, with the European Union countries and borders of that era depicted on the left. Behind the map are 6 vertical lines that stretch from the top to the bottom of the coin, each ending in a star. These lines and stars symbolize the European Union's integration and expansion, with the stars again representing the EU. On the right side of the reverse side is a denomination, shown as 50 euro cent in clear raised lettering, making the coin's value unmistakable. The name of the designer of the reverse side, Luc Louix, is usually shown by his initials LL near the denomination. This common side design was part of the original euro coin imagery, decided by competition across the European Monetary Union, and unified all participating countries' coins. The physical properties of the 50 euro cent coin reflect careful choices made to balance durability, usability, and artistic representation. The coin has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, a thickness of 2.38 millimeters, and a weight of 7.80 grams. These dimensions give it a solid feel in the hand without being too large or heavy for everyday transactions. The material used is commonly called Nordic gold, which is not actually gold but an alloy made of 89% copper, 5% aluminium, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. This alloy was chosen because it resists tarnishing and corrosion, holds detail well in the minting process, and has a distinctive golden-like color that makes the coin visually distinct within the Euro series. The edge of the coin is reeded, meaning it has a series of fine grooves cut around the circumference that provide tactile feedback and help prevent counterfeiting. France struck a large number of these coins in the year 2000. The mintage figures show that approximately 179,496,000 pieces were produced for general circulation in that year, alongside smaller numbers in collector sets like uncirculated or proof versions. Because of this very high mintage, the 2000 French 50-cent coin is considered common among euro coins, meaning that finding one in pocket change or among circulation coins is not unusual for people living in or traveling to the eurozone. Its appearance in everyday transactions means that its face value of 50 cents remains its primary legal tender value, and unless the coin is in exceptionally pristine condition, or part of a special proof set. Its market value among collectors typically does not exceed a modest premium over face value. However, like all coins, condition, rarity of mint marks, and historical interest can influence individual values. The design of the French 50-cent coin also reflects deeper symbolic and cultural meanings. La Semouse, the sower, embodies a blend of tradition and modernity. She evokes France's agricultural heritage, reminding viewers of the long history of rural life and productive land in French culture, while at the same time facing forward, embodying growth, renewal, and the future of the nation within a united Europe. The choice of this motif for a coin of a supranational currency like the euro signals France's desire to maintain its national identity and cultural imagery even as it participates in a broader European economic and monetary union. In contrast, the reverse's map of Europe emphasizes unity among diverse nations and the shared economic and political ideals underpinning the Eurozone. This visual dialogue between the obverse and reverse encapsulates the dual identity of euro coins, rooted in individual national traditions and simultaneously part of a collective European system. From a practical standpoint, the 50-cent coin, including the 2000 RF version, plays a significant role in daily financial transactions throughout the euro area. It is commonly used for smaller purchases, making exact change, and is part of larger sums when combined with other denominations. Retailers, vending machines, and banks throughout the Eurozone accept these coins without distinction, and because they are made with a durable alloy and a design meant for longevity, they circulate for many years before being withdrawn due to wear. Over time, many older coins show signs of use like minor scratches, surface wear, or slight discoloration, but coins kept in mint condition by collectors can remain as sharp and detailed as the day they were struck. Collectors of world coins often look at euro coins like the French 50 cent from euro coins, including the European history and the story of economic integration among nations. In short, the French 50 euro cent coin dated 2000 with the RF national mark is a beautifully designed piece of everyday currency. It embodies France's cultural heritage through the figure of La Semouse, reflects the unity and shared values of the Eurozone to the common size map of Europe, and serves as a durable, practical, widely used coin. Its high mintage makes it a common coin, but for collectors and history enthusiasts, it captures a unique moment in European monetary history, the dawn of the euro era and France's role within it. The 50 euro cent coin dated 2002 with the mint mark F is a standard German circulation coin, part of the first generation of euro coins issued when the euro was first introduced into everyday use throughout much of the European Union in 2002. Although all euro coins bear the same face value across the Eurozone, each issuing country has its own distinct national design on the obverse, front of the coin, while the reverse back was originally common to all countries. The German 2002 50-cent coin with the F mint mark is specifically associated with the German mint at Stuttgart. The mint mark letter on euro coins identifies the specific mint where the coin was produced. F is Germany's Stuttgart mint among several German mints, including A. Berlin, D. Munich, G. Karlsruhe, and J. Hamburg. The mint mark always appears beneath the date on the obverse side of the coin, which in this case is 2002F. This is often mistaken by non-experts for something else, but it is simply the mint identifier and not an error. Physically, the coin is crafted from an alloy called Nordic gold, which is not gold but a specific alloy of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin. This alloy gives the coin its distinctive golden color, good durability, resistance to corrosion, and a particular electromagnetic signature useful for coin validation machines. Nordic gold contains 89% copper, with the remainder made up primarily of aluminum and zinc plus a small amount of tin. The alloy was chosen because it provides a balance of visual appeal, low cost, machine-friendly physical properties, and resistance to wear, all requirements for modern circulating coinage. The 50-cent coin has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, a thickness of 2.38 millimeters, and a mass of 7.80 grams. The edge features regular indentations, also called reeded or milled edges, that aid tactile recognition and help deter counterfeiting. The design and metal composition result in a coin that is robust for everyday handling and circulation. These physical dimensions are consistent across Eurozone countries for this denomination and are part of the euro currency's standardized specifications. The obverse design of the German 50-cent coin from 2002 features the Brandenburg Gate, an iconic German landmark and symbol of unity and peace. This design element was selected to represent Germany's cultural heritage and the overcoming of historical divisions, and it is framed by 12 five-pointed stars representing the European Union. The Brandenburg Gate motif was created by the German designer Reinhard Heinsdorf, a well-known designer whose work appears on multiple German euro coin denominations. The inclusion of the gate reflects Germany's identity within the broader context of European integration. On the reverse side, the coin displays a common design used until 2007 for all 50-cent coins across the Eurozone. This side shows a map of the then 15-member countries of the European Union in a stylized form, together with the inscription 50 euro cent. The map is placed next to 6 fine lines that intersect and end in 12 stars, also symbolizing the EU. The initials of the designer Luc Luix, a Belgian artist who won a Europe-wide design competition for the common euro coin faces, appear near the date or denomination. The purpose of this universal reverse design was to emphasize the cohesion of the participating nations under a shared currency while allowing each country to display its own identity on the obverse. The year 2002 is particularly significant in euro history because this was the moment when euro banknotes and coins were inserted into general circulation in most eurozone countries, including Germany, replacing many national currencies. Although some euro coins are dated earlier, like 1999 or 2000, because they were struck in anticipation of the transition, the 2002 date would have been stamped on coins intended for circulation that same year. This makes the 2002 series among the first circulating euro coins ever issued. The German 50-cent coins of 2002 were produced in large numbers because they were needed to meet the demand for practical change at the moment of the euro's rollout. For the F mint alone, official mintage figures indicate that approximately 430,480,000 regular circulation coins were struck. In addition to these, a limited number were produced as uncirculated BU pieces, coins intended for collectors, typically with a controlled brilliant finish, and proof coins, which are specially struck for highest quality collector sets. The vast majority of the 2002 F coins were standard circulation pieces, meaning that today they are very common in everyday change and have little numismatic rarity. In typical use, a 50-cent euro coin holds half the value of a euro and is accepted as legal tender throughout the entire eurozone. Although they are primarily utilitarian objects, many coin collectors, numismatists, differentiate among coins based on subtle factors like mint marks, minting year, condition, and production quality. While the 2002 F is not rare, its status as part of the inaugural year of the euro and its role in the transition to the single currency give it modest historical interest. Many collectors like to gather complete sets of all the mint marks, A, D, F, G, J, for that year as a way of documenting variations across mint locations. Collectors evaluate coins not just by year and mint mark, but by condition. Coins range from poor, heavily worn in circulation, to fine, very fine, extremely fine, about uncirculated and uncirculated, with some coins retaining original mint luster and minimal wear. Uncirculated coins, especially those from official mint sets, generally command a collectible premium compared to heavily circulated ones. However, because hundreds of millions of 2002 F50-cent coins were made, even uncirculated examples are still quite common and inexpensive relative to truly rare coins. It is important to understand that the 50-cent euro coin's value as a collectible is usually close to its face value, unless it's part of a specially issued set or in pristine uncirculated or proof condition. Ordinary circulation coins from 2002, including those with the F mint mark, typically trade among collectors at prices that are only marginally above 50 cents. High prices, such listings do not reflect actual market value. In everyday exchange and in most collector markets, a 2002 German 50-cent coin with mint mark F remains fundamentally a common circulation coin. The sheer number produced and its continued widespread presence in commerce mean that for most collectors it is a staple rather than a rarity. However, within the broader context of euro coin collecting, the 2002 F coin has importance as part of the first series of euro issues and as a tactile reminder of the transition to a unified currency across many European nations. because it is legal tender mark specifically ties the coin to Stuttgart and the broader history of coin production in Germany, which has a long tradition of minting currencies dating back centuries. In summary, the 50 euro cent 2002F coin is a genuine, widely circulated German euro coin from the first year of euro coinage, minted in substantial numbers in Stuttgart. It carries both national and European symbolism through its design, adheres to strict physical and metallurgical standards, and serves both everyday monetary purposes and as an object of interest for coin collectors around the world. Thanks for watching this video.